data science, and quantitative finance, making him the perfect mentor for this session. Today's session is an opportunity to gain practical knowledge of very important tool in data analytics, which is Microsoft Excel. So let's get ready to sharpen our Excel skills and explore advanced techniques. Please join me everyone in welcoming Diwakar Chaurasia sir.
Hello, sir. Sir, you are not audible.
Yeah, am I audible now?
Yes, sir. You're
Yes,
Yeah.
audible
right.
now.
Yes, yes, you
Thank you
are
so
audible.
much, Pranjal, for the warm welcome. Uh, Hi, everyone. Good evening. So, I can see 118 bright minds here, and I'll be very honest that I'm not just here to teach you Excel. I'm here to upgrade how we think about it. So, like a data ninja. So, I'll show you the ways how to save time and how to fall in love with Excel all over again. So, before starting the session, I would like to ask three questions and want all you to answer in the chat box, or you can raise hand as well. The very first is, how many of you know what cat 10 does in Excel, or have you heard about it? So please raise the hand. Okay, a lot of no's coming. Great. The second question is, who has used Power Query before? Have you used it or not? Okay, I can see just one yes. Okay, now yes, but forgot. Okay. Coming to the last question. Are you an Excel lover or Excel survivor? In which category you falls? First or second? Yeah, great. Okay, great to see all the responses. Keep the energy high throughout the session because in the end, I'll be doing a rapid fire challenge and the winner gets a shout out and a surprise digital gift. So before starting it, let me tell you about my background. So, as you know that I am currently working at ICS Lombard as a analytic manager, and I have been in this industry from the past 3 years. So I know what actually data analysts do in the industry. Talking about my background, I did my BTech in 2017, and afterwards I ran my own company for 4 years. Thereafter, I've taken decision to move into the industry to understand how it actually works and how it helps people, how data give insights, and how you can help a company to grow. So, without further ado, can we start the session? Pranjal, everybody? Okay. So, I'm joining in from my laptop and I have to switch off my camera because my laptop camera is not working properly. Okay. Is that fine? Give me a yes or hand raise because I need,
Yes, yes, yes. No
yeah,
problem.
yeah, great. So you guys are comfortable in Hindi as well? English will work, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Let me show. Screen visible है, right? Please confirm.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So we are going to start with a very basic thing. Let me firstly tell you, like,
Slightly increase the font, sir.
yeah, sure. अभी clear है?
हाँ, इसमें से ब्रेक करके और
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
तो
Fine.
मैम बैलेंस भी तो दिखाना ना चाहिए मैम, मेन इशू ये आ रहा है।
So
हाँ, वही तो हम शॉक में हैं।
can you please mute yourself? Some noise is coming. Yeah. So as a data analyst, we actually work with 6 process. So let me tell you first that before starting this. The very first is ask. Ask means to ask relevant questions to the stakeholder regarding the data that you are going to work on. तो अगर हमें पता नहीं रहेगा कि क्या करना है डेटा के साथ, तो हम उसे क्लीन करके प्रिपेयर करके इंसाइट्स निकाल के कुछ फ़ायदा नहीं है. तो वी नीड टू नो what actually our stakeholder, what actually our client want from that data. Okay, so the very first step is ask. Second is prepare. So in the second step, when you ask the relevant questions, जो डेटा से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चंस जो आपको पूछने चाहिए, अगर आपने वो पूछ लिया तो आपको पता चल जाए कि व्हाट यू गोइंग टू डू विद द डेटा. तो सेकंड स्टेप में आपको प्रिपेयर करना है, डेटा कलेक्ट करना है, क्लीन करना है, प्रोसेस करना है, एवरीथिंग दैट यू हैव टू do before processing it. So third step will come process. In the process, you will apply all the logical functions, all the methods that will give you the result that you want from the data, that will help you answer all the questions that your client want from your data to answer. Okay, तो वो चीज़ प्रोसेस में हमें फाइंड आउट करनी है हमारे डेटा से. So that will be the third step. Fourth will be the analysis. So analysis, you have to perform the analysis in your data to get the insight out of it. Okay, please tell me yes somebody, because I'm not able to.
Yes sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Get you are getting.
Okay, so these
Yes,
are
sir, getting.
ask, prepare, process, analyze. The fifth one is share. In this share um, step, you are going to share whatever insight you have found out from that data, जो कि उस पर डिस्कशन होगी स्टेक होल्डर के साथ कि उनके प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हुए हैं या नहीं हुए हैं, या उनको कुछ और भी चेंजेस चाहिए, तो वो शेयर में कंसिडर किया जाता है. शेयर स्टेप होता है. द लास्ट वन इज
एक क्वेश्चन था, ये स्टेप्स जो बताया अब उसमें, इसमें डेटा क्लीनिंग मीन्स क्या है? ओनली डेटा फॉर्मेटिंग और एनीथिंग एल्स?
डेटा क्लीनिंग एंड प्रिपरेशन, वो सेकंड स्टेप में आता है हमारा. ओके, तो जो भी क्लीनिंग का पार्ट है प्रोसेस करने के पहले, वो प्रिपरेशन में आता है. राइट, इज इट क्लियर?
यस यस.
Yes, sir.
जो भी फॉर्मेटिंग आपको करना है जिससे कि आप प्रोसेस कर सको बाद में. ओके, so data cleaning is different, data preparation is different. So now we will begin.
Can you repeat the act part?
Yeah, so act part is the last step, which is that step is taken by the stakeholder. जो भी insights आप डिस्कवर करते हो आउट ऑफ योर डेटा, उनके अकॉर्डिंग जिसके हेल्प से बिजनेस में जो भी डिसीजन वो ले सकते हैं कंपनी, उनके रेवेन्यू को इम्प्रूव करने के लिए, उनके प्रॉफिट को इंक्रीज करने के लिए, जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स वो फेस कर रहे हैं, तो वो जब आप शेयर करोगे इनसाइट, तो वो लास्ट स्टेप होता है एक्ट, वो डिसीजन लेते हैं, दैट इज द डिसीजन मेकिंग स्टेप। ओके,
Okay, thank you.
तो अभी शुरू करते हैं। इसमें आप देख सकते होगे कि ये डेटा में कुछ प्रॉब्लम है। यू कैन फर्स्टली नोटिस कि हैशटैग काफ़ी है यहाँ पे, जो फर्स्ट व्यू में दिख रहा है। तो ये क्यों है एक्चुअली? बेसिकली ये हैशटैग जो है ना, ये इसलिए शो हो रहा है क्योंकि ये कॉलम विथ में फिट नहीं हो पा रहा है। तो फर्स्टली वी हैव टू करेक्ट दिस। अब इसे हम कैसे करेंगे? we'll select all table. I'll tell you two methods. Shortcut key भी है इसका. First is you can click here. यहाँ पे क्लिक करने से पूरा select हो जाएगा sheet. Now we just double click over any of the column. See, everything is fine now. ये एक method हो गया. Second method is you select all the sheet and from your keyboard you press Alt H O I. This is the shortcut that you're going to use when you get into data industry in the job, because shortcuts काफी help करते हैं. Alt H then plus O plus I last. Let me show you again. Alt H O I. Okay,
Yes.
so that is the first thing. अभी इसमें आपको दिख रहा होगा कुछ फर्स्ट कॉलम में, अगर आप नोटिस करो तो व्हाट इज दिस? कैन एनीवन टेल मी? en plus 11, what is this?
The exponent.
Yeah, exponential function actually. So what will be the digits if I'll ask you how many digits will be there? So can anyone answer?
The number multiplied by 10 to the power 11.
Yeah, that's also but the easiest method to find it out is just you have to plus 1 at the last. Plus 11 is written, तो अगर आप इसमें एक ऐड कर दोगे 1,
12 digits, because we have a point, right? So 2.02 something into 10 raised to 11. So we'll be having
Yeah,
12 digits.
exactly. So I'm not going.
Pardon once again.
You just need to add 1 in 11. जितना भी नंबर होगा ना, प्लस 11 या 12 भी होगा, तो उसमें अगर आप एक ऐड कर दोगे तो you'll get the count of all the digits. तो इसको ठीक करने के लिए यहाँ पे क्या कर सकते हैं हम? इसके लिए हमें पूरे कॉलम को सेलेक्ट करना पड़ेगा. So I'm using shortcut Control Shift down arrow. Okay. ये हमने सेलेक्ट कर लिया. अभी हम जाएंगे, राइट क्लिक करेंगे और इसमें फॉर्मेट सेल्स में जाएंगे. यहाँ पे नंबर में जाएंगे और डेसिमल को 0 कर देंगे. तो ये शॉर्ट हो जाएगा. ओके, क्लियर?
Yes.
ग्रेट. तो ये एक प्रॉब्लम हमारा सॉल्व हो गया, जिसकी वजह से डेटा का ऑर्डर आईडी हमें मिल गया क्लियरली. अब सेकंड प्रॉब्लम पे आते हैं कि इसमें क्या प्रॉब्लम दिख रहा है. कैन एनीवन नोटिस समथिंग?
रीजन ब्लैंक है.
या दैट इज वन. उसके अलावा
value in amount.
There are some double lines in between.
Value values.
Some blank rows are there.
सर ब्लैंक रोज है बीच में कुछ.
Price.
बिल्कुल इस पे भी आएगा।
Some NA in the in the
Price,
price
sir.
NA price amount price is NA is not calculatable. That is not a number. Format is wrong.
एंड दी अमाउंट में जो वैल्यू है वो भी आई गेस.
That is dependent on the price because NA is not a number. That is where the value is wrong.
वेलकम टू इट। आपने बताया बहुत कुछ। तो एक चीज आपने नोटिस नहीं किया,
कुछ
ये
कैटेगरी में भी
एड्रेस
गलती है.
स्कैनर राइट साइड से स्टार्ट.
फुल एड्रेस नहीं है सर.
एड्रेस जो है एड्रेस भी जो है फॉर्मेटेड नहीं है, स्ट्रक्चर्ड नहीं है, वैसे टेक्स्ट की तरह है. दैट इज नॉट आई थिंक एनालिटिक पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू, दैट इज नॉट करेक्ट. इट शुड बी इन द सेपरेट फील्ड, like district, state and pin code. It should be in different fields.
Exactly, you got it. वो चीज प्रॉपर नहीं है इसमें. पिन कोड नहीं है.
रीजन कलम में कुछ में गैप है, उसमें रीजन डिफाइंड नहीं है.
नथिंग है, सम रीजंस नॉट दी.
सर नेम में आधो का नाम स्टार्टिंग में कैपिटल है, आधो का स्मॉल में स्टार्ट.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल. तो you guys have found everything.
Sir,
शुरू करते हैं. हाँ
sir, if you could share the data set with us so students can.
Yeah, sure, I'll do everything. Don't worry. Mostly focus on the session.
All right.
तो पहले आते हैं, हम लेफ्ट साइड से मूव कर रहे हैं. तो लेट्स बिगिन विद द एड्रेस. अभी पहले ऑर्डर आईडी ठीक कर लिया, एड्रेस को ठीक करते हैं. एड्रेस प्रॉब्लम है काफ़ी इसका. तो इस जगह पे हम यूज़ करते हैं कैरेक्टर 10. जो मैंने पूछा था क्वेश्चन. कैरेक्टर 10 क्या होता है? लाइन ब्रेक कैरेक्टर होता है, जो कि ASCII कोड, अमेरिकन स्टैंडर्ड कोड फॉर इंफॉर्मेशन इंटरचेंज के अंडर में आता है. 128 कोड्स होते हैं, जो कि 1916 में इन्वेंट हुआ था, जो उन्होंने किया था, जिसके हेल्प से हमें जो भी इश्यूज हैं इसमें कैरेक्टर के हेल्प से उसको रिजॉल्व कर सकते हैं. तो इसमें भी दो मेथड है. फर्स्टली मैं शेयर करता हूँ एक सब्स्टिट्यूट फॉर्मूला यूज़ करके. तो उसके लिए हमें एक कॉलम इंसर्ट करना पड़ेगा, हेल्प कॉलम. सो फॉर दैट I'll right click and insert. यहाँ पे एक हेल्प कॉलम जनरेट हो गया है. अभी हम इसको नेम कर लेंगे. यहाँ पे फॉर्मूला लगाएंगे सब्स्टिट्यूट. अब क्या है कि अभी फॉर्मूला आपको पूरा टाइप करने की ज़रूरत नहीं होता. टैब आप प्रेस करोगे तो फॉर्मूला खुद आ जाता है इनिशियल लेटर लिखने के बाद. तो सब्स्टिट्यूट दिस वे, क्योंकि हमें इसको चेंज करना है. लाइन ब्रेक जो आ रहा है. Then grab them and we have to replace it with strings. अभी ये जैसे हम अप्लाई करेंगे तो जो एड्रेस है वो एक लाइन में आ जाएगा. बट मैं इसको पहले पूरा ड्रैग कर लेता हूँ. अभी ये डबल क्लिक पे ड्रैग नहीं हो रहा है, जो कि हो जाता है वैसे करने पे. ये इसलिए नहीं हो रहा ना क्योंकि यहाँ पे ब्लैंक है. तो आपको फिर इसको इस तरह से ड्रैग करके लाना पड़ेगा फॉर्मूला को अप्लाई करने के लिए. सो ये सारे में अप्लाई हो गया. अब एक चीज़ जैसा कि किन्होंने बताया था, मुझे अभी मेंशन किया था कि इसमें सिटी अलग नहीं है, पिन कोड नहीं है, तो वो हम उस पर वर्क करेंगे. बट अब जैसे कि हमने इसमें अप्लाई कर लिया फॉर्मूला, सारा एक लाइन में आ गया, तो इसको रिमूव कर देते हैं. राइट, इसका तो ज़रूरत नहीं है. करेक्ट,
हाइड कर देते हैं ना ज़्यादा. बट
नहीं हाइड तो कर सकते हैं बट हमें
नीड
सही
नहीं, ओके।
डेटा को, तो वो बाद में कोई भी अनहाइड।
Sir, why did you do that character 10? What was that? I don't get.
It was to line break, लाइन ब्रेक कैरेक्टर। तो ये जैसे कि आप देख सकते हो, मैं बता तो सिंपली ये जो आ रहा है ना एड्रेस, ये पूरा रूम नंबर 322 सेवा भवन एंड ऑल, उसमें लाइन ब्रेक हो रहा है ना, एक लाइन में तो नहीं आ रहा है एड्रेस पूरा, करेक्ट?
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
उसके लिए यूज किया है।
Okay. And you have to put that 10 means that is the formula.
या उसके लिए ना
So the formula again substitute
इसको फिर
character 10.
कैरेक्टर 10 एंड रिप्लेस किया उसको स्पेस के साथ, ये स्पेस है, कुछ नहीं लिखा है इसमें।
Okay,
तो
got it.
सर सो आपने लाइन ब्रेक कैरेक्टर्स को स्पेस से रिप्लेस कर दिया, सो द एंटायर एड्रेस केम इन वन लाइन।
या करेक्ट। तो मैं आगे मूव करूं?
या
यस सर।
तो अभी क्या है ना कि इसका रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है, राइट?
ओके,
इसमें आ गया हमारा एड्रेस। तो एक जैसा बताया उन्होंने कि हाइड कर सकते हैं, बट अगर हम हाइड नहीं करें, अगर
character 10 is the ASCII code of that line break.
या ASCII कोड।
Okay.
टोटल 128 कैरेक्टर्स होते हैं, उसमें से इम्पोर्टेंट 12 है कुछ।
Yeah, got it.
इसको अगर हम डिलीट करते हैं, सो लेट्स सी व्हाट हैपेंस। इट्स शोइंग एरर।
That's why I was asking to hide.
हाँ, इसको कैसे फिक्स करें? हाइड करना तो इजी है, बट इस प्रॉब्लम को फिक्स कैसे करें? तो इसके लिए हम क्या कर सकते हैं?
कॉपी शिफ्ट वी।
क्या बता रहे हो आप?
कॉपी शिफ्ट पेस्ट।
No, E3 को जो फॉर्मूला में है उसको फिक्स करेंगे। E3 को
देखो कुछ हद तक सही बोल रहे हो कॉपी पेस्ट के बारे में, तो हम क्या करेंगे ना,
We need to save them as values.
Special
Paste
में
as values.
करेक्ट, दैट्स व्हाट आई वाज एक्सपेक्टिंग। पेस्ट एज स्पेशल वैल्यू। तो यहाँ पे पेस्ट स्पेशल में बहुत सारे ऑप्शंस आते हैं। अभी ये वैल्यू का ऑप्शन आ रहा है, पेस्ट एज स्पेशल वैल्यू जैसे करेंगे ना, वो फार्मूला हट जाएगा और जो ओरिजिनल कंटेंट है जो हमने फाइंड आउट किया फॉर्मूला लगा के, वो रह जाएगा। तो अब इसको रिमूव सकते हैं।
सेम प्लेस पे पेस्ट कर देना है।
हाँ,
उसी जगह कॉपी।
अब इसको डिलीट करेंगे तो कुछ नहीं होगा प्रॉब्लम।
आपने सेम प्लेस पे कॉपी पेस्ट किया ना, उसी को सिलेक्ट किया, उसी को पेस्ट कर दिया।
हाँ, वहीं पे पेस्ट किया, बस वैल्यूज को, फॉर्मूला यहाँ पे गायब हो गया। तो किसी को पता भी नहीं चलेगा कि फॉर्मूला क्या लगा है। यू डोंट नीड टू शो फॉर्मूला कहीं पे भी।
Sir, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Can we have the session purely in English, sir? People from South are getting struggle to pick up Hindi, sir.
Okay, sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So let me. Is it clear so far, or I have to repeat it again?
No, it is fine. It is fine.
Okay. So now onward, we are going to add two extra column to separate city and pin code, because we need that in our data analysis process. So for that, I'll just select two column, and at one go I'll insert two fresh column, blank column, because we need two blank columns to separate city and pin code. If you would
Yes, sir. Now you are audible, sir.
Yes, sir, you are.
Oh, yes, audible.
व्हाट्सएप ग्रुप में कैसे ज्वाइन कर सकते हैं?
We'll share the link.
You will get the link in the chat only.
Okay, okay.
Share it na on chat.
Is it visible, my screen?
Oh, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so far we have inserted two new column for the city and pin code. So name of city. So now, how to bring city and pin code here from this? So in this step, we will firstly select all the column address column, all the rows of column, and then we show you. Then we'll go to data, text to column, and here delimited. Just we have to put dash here. Next and finish. Okay. So it separated all the cities, after that dash and pin code as well. Is it clear, Subha?
Sir, could you please repeat this step?
So I have a doubt, like a simple, quite doubt. Like, can we make a address with sub columns like city and pin code in the address, like sub columns?
A sub column, I don't get, because you have to create new column for anything that you want to separate. Sub column, there is nothing like sub column.
Okay, sir.
Because yeah, after address, if you
Please
want to
repeat this.
if you want to switch the columns, let me tell you. If you want to keep city after custom ID, so you can do that. You can just select city and drag it like this. You have to insert here and then copy. It won't work like this. It works in pivot table. So here you have to insert another fresh column, and then you have to copy this and paste it over here. So it will work like this. If you have to move the position. So that one thing you can do. Yeah, anyone was asking something?
Could you please repeat the process that you did for separating the city and pin code?
Sure. So let's undo. I have just selected this column records and then move to data option. Okay, data tab, then text to column. Here you have to select delimited. It is used to separate with any special character. Next, here you have to separate everything that comes after dash. So I put it a dash over here, space, and just you can see the result as well, how it will look.
Okay, okay.
So, sir, it's basically separate the pin code, right?
Yeah, separate everything that comes after dash. So
Okay,
that
sir.
coming after dash, you can see
So
everything.
can we
So it
put any
works for
like any
different
sign like
punctuations,
slash
right?
वगैरह slash ये सब?
Yeah. If you
So
want to separate, yeah, please tell me. Yeah.
so like in date, like in date there is an dash, right? And if we have a slash there in date, then can we separate that in other columns, like in separate columns with a slash
Yeah,
slash
you can
below?
separate right now as well.
Yes.
Any character will work if there is a full stop or dash or hashtag or anything.
Okay.
You just have to mention in the others here. Sorry, one minute. Okay.
Such cases where suppose dash is not there and something else, some other character is there, the whether it will take or it will leave as it is.
No, it will take all the characters. You have to mention it in the others section.
You have to mention particularly now for that. Suppose somewhere
Yeah,
it
you
is
have.
slash, somewhere it is underscore. Everything we will mention, then it will take consideration of that, right?
No, it won't work like that. A
That's why I'm
thing,
asking. Na?
Single thing should
What?
be throughout the column.
The data should be uniform.
Yeah.
Okay. If it is there
सर
in
लाइक
that
अगर
format, then it will take.
Hmm.
सर लाइक अगर अलग अलग रोज में अलग अलग पंक्चुएशन यूज हुआ है देन वी कांट यूज दिस टेक्निक राइट
Yeah, इसीलिए मैं पूछ रहा हूँ वही चीज.
In that scenario, you have to replace. You have to replace that character with something common.
यस सर गॉट इट सर यस सर
सबका अलाइनमेंट सेम होना चाहिए.
Okay. We have to find and replace every character with that, right?
Yeah, but it doesn't actually come in the
Okay.
practical.
Okay, fine. Okay. Let us proceed.
सर अगर सिर्फ स्पेस से सेपरेटेड रहेगा तो वर्क करेगा.
Come again. मैं समझा नहीं.
इंस्टेड ऑफ डैश अगर स्पेस से सेपरेटेड रहा तो हो पाएगा.
स्पेस से सेपरेटेड रहा तो भी हो जाता है. You have to put space in that. In others. आगे मैं मूव करूं? Can I move forward?
Yes.
Yes.
Please move forward. Move forward.
Now we will remove all the blanks as you have already noticed. काफी blank है इसमें. तो इसको रिमूव करने का एक मेथड, दो मेथड है. हाँ, फर्स्ट आई शेयर वेरी कॉमन जो अप्रोच करते हैं हम. यू विल क्लिक ऑन एनी ऑफ द हेडिंग. जैसे कि मैंने ऑर्डर आईडी पे क्लिक कर दिया. अभी होम टैब पे थे हम, तो डेटा पे आ जाता है. फिर यहाँ पे फिल्टर का ऑप्शन है. सो वंस यू क्लिक फिल्टर, सारे पे फिल्टर शो होने लगे हेडिंग में. ओके, so from here you can select. Firstly you will remove everything and search for blank. Blanks. It is not showing. It usually show blank here.
I think for the blanks to show it, the header has to be the first row.
No, it is not like that.
Okay.
It just shows here. I don't know why it's not showing.
I think the filter is not being applied beyond row number 7 if you check it clearly.
Yes, sir. You can select entire sheet and then apply filter.
I think so. That's the issue. So you have to select all the rows and then see here blank is coming. So firstly you have to undo all the select. You don't need everything, you just click blank. And now you can see blank rows are coming. From here you can delete. After selecting all the rows, you can delete it right away. And when you select all, so blank will be removed. Okay. So it worked on the basis of order ID because I've selected blank from the order ID. So there are some only one blank is there, which is the last row because record is not there. So you can separately delete it. That is the option blank you want. Now moving for the second option that I was saying. So to select to apply filter, you can use a shortcut. First, you have to select all the and the shortcut is Control Alt and Alt. Control Shift and L. Okay, so it is Control Shift and L. So once you select all the rows and Control Shift and L, so you can apply the shortcut, but it will work only for the first column, first row. It won't work for this. It works in the pivot table if you apply this shortcut Control Shift and L, so it will work there after selecting any heading of the column. Here you have to keep it in the first row, then it will work. The simplest way, you can select from the data option filter, so that will work after selecting. Control all and filter. Why it is not working? The problem is happening just because of this, because we didn't keep the first column, first uh, that heading in the first row. That's why. If you keep it in the first row, it will take automatically.
Yeah, first row is blank.
So that's why it is showing this problem shortcut. There's some issue. So if I just delete this and keep it in the first, also remove this, so it will work. You just have to select all and then apply filter. It will work. So let's remove it again. Blank. Delete all the blank rows and then select all the values. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now, can you notice another issue? What is the another problem in this data?
Last blank, last row is blank.
Last row is blank.
Yeah.
I mean, no records.
Yeah, so we have to do it separately. And we can separately, like, without any problem, we can delete it like this because there's only one row. But if there are number of rows, so you have to select particular ID, order ID from here, and then delete it. That is the method for it.
There are some blank spaces in the
Where's the blank space?
in the region column.
In the region column.
Yeah, that is. Okay. Actually, this blank space is here because the data is not available. So what you are going to do with that? So firstly, in that scenario, either you can ask to the stakeholder how you can resolve this issue. In this scenario, the region is there, so you can directly go to the queue. But for other cases, when you don't know any value, don't replace as per uh, the whole data. Don't take anything according to yourself. Okay, discuss with the stakeholder and client, and then replace it with other value. So in this uh, scenario, I'll consider it as a NA. So how we will deal with it? Firstly, we'll select all the records.
We can also get this by from the pin code also, na? East, west, north, south. Only
We
four regions are there. Based on the pin code, we can
Mhm.
filter it on the data available on the net. Am I right?
Yeah, correct. But I want to discuss a method. That's why
Yeah,
I
yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
You can do that. But so to fill this blank with some other value that you want, how you can do that? So for that, you selected the range, this whole record, and then you have to press F5. Okay, so you will get this pop-up. Here you have to go to this spatial option and blank to select blanks. Here, whatever you write, like NA, I'll take it as NA, and you want to mention it throughout all the blank of the column because n number of records will be there. This is a very small record. This for the sample, so you have to put NA throughout all the blanks. So we have just written one NA. Now you have to press Control and Enter. It will apply to all the blanks. Okay. Control plus Enter.
Okay.
Clear, everyone?
Sir, what was the formula used to open that box?
Okay, so that is F5. You have to press F5
Okay.
for that box. Can I show it again or it's clear, everyone?
So show it again once.
Okay.
In place of F5, what is the in the ribbon? What is the ribbon command? F5 is the shortcut key, na?
Yeah, shortcut key.
And where is the ribbon command? Where this is working, functioning in the
See, usually we use shortcut. We can find it out also. So I have shown shortcut only in this.
Okay.
That will be quick because that you
Okay.
have to find and then replace.
That is the shortcut of the find and replace.
No, it is not of that shortcut. Find and replace is different, and this
Okay.
is different.
Okay.
So we'll just press F5 and it will work, and it's quite easy as well. So you don't need to search for it and replace like
Okay.
that.
Okay.
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 So
Okay. Fine.
usually we use
Thank you.
this. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
So let me show it again. Firstly, we have to select all the range and then F5. Here we have to go to spatial blanks, then OK, and whatever you write, no values or nothing. Just press Control and Enter. So it will work. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's move further. Now, someone has noticed the issue with the name as well. Some name are written in capital letter, some
Case.
lowercase and uppercase. Yeah. So you must be aware about the cases, right? Proper lowercase and uppercase formulas. Let me quickly show it for others. I'll create 3 columns so that it will be clear at once. It's proper. Let's keep it name. And name 3. So this is a simple formula. To keep it in proper format, we use proper function formula and click it this and it will work. It will bring it in proper format. Now if we want it in all in uppercase, so we use upper, select this and it will apply to all. For lower we use low formula and select this, it will apply to all. So like this we can change. We don't need this, so we'll delete it. And likewise if we have to keep this name in this format, so what we'll do, we'll copy and tell me.
Paste special.
Paste special.
Yeah, paste description as values.
Paste special as values. Yes, sir.
Only values.
Only values. Now we can delete it. So it won't affect. Here it is coming error because it referred to blank value. So it is not required. So we can delete. Now here I have to remove something to show because it's already mentioned all the categories. So I cannot show you that. So let me remove some. Okay. So now if you will find something like this and you already know that Sonu Sharma belongs to computer category, you are aware about it, but it is not mentioned in the table. So how will you do it at one go? Because you cannot write it every time, right? Or drag it. It will take time and you have to save time, right? So how are you gonna do it? Am I audible?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now please respond. Okay. So same thing as we have done over here. So the logic will be same. We have to select this all. I'm using shortcut Control Shift and arrow down. So you have selected all the range. Now F5 blank. Okay. And here you just have to select. Okay, wait. What happened? Let me show it again.
So what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to fill this with the help of formula. You don't need to write it separately. Computer for all the Sonu Sharma, Anil Kumar, all the names, okay? Because the These all belong to computer category. These all belong to mobile categories, and these all belong to electronics category. Okay.
Got it, sir.
Okay. So we have to select it. Press F5, special, blank, and here we have to write computer, and now we have to press Control Enter. Okay, wait, it's not working. Yeah, so whatever you will write, it will come to that part, as you know. So here it will come everything, whatever you mention in the blank, like the way it came last time, no values. Okay, so that we don't have to do, right? We don't have to put computer everywhere.
Yeah. We
Yes.
need selective fields.
Yeah. So in that scenario, what we'll do, we'll just select these portion only, and then F5, special, blank, computer, and Control Enter. So like this we have to do. We have to select particular range of this. F5, special, blank. Just one time you have to write, and press Control Enter. Likewise for this. Okay, clear? So likewise you have to do this. Now what is the another error? Can anyone tell me what you can see?
Alignment of the product.
Product names are like
Alignment of the product.
product names are like some are front, some are back.
Mm-hmm. So how we can resolve this issue?
HAC.
Trim function.
Okay.
We select on and we do Alt plus HAC.
Alt plus HAC.
HAC, yes.
Okay. So we'll select all and Alt HAC. Well, it didn't work. Let's just bring it in center, all the values.
HAL.
Sir,
L.
sir,
It should
in
be
the
keep
alignment section
yes,
at home.
should we keep left, sir? So it should be aligned to left, sir.
See, we cannot resolve this issue with the alignment because the space is also there. Someone has just mentioned trim, so we have to use trim also. Other option. Trim function can resolve the space issue. So you have to create a row column and then trim. Drag it. Just double click it. All the extra space will be removed with this function. No other method will work. It would have worked if there's no space in between the characters or the words. Then it works. The shortcut
Sir, so trim is removing the extra space that is between the words as well, because I can see that SSD and 256 has a lot of spaces between them, and then it
Yeah,
just reduces it to one space.
it just bring everything to one space. It's by default one space in between the words.
I think it is deleting all the spaces which is more than one, or it is in the beginning or at the end of the letter. Is it so?
Yeah, in the beginning,
Yeah.
it is removing one space, and if there are
Yeah.
two words, then it's keeping just one space.
Correct.
So that is
Good way. Good way.
good.
So excuse me. So what if there are non-printable characters in the data?
Come again.
So sometimes it happens that there are non-printable characters in the data cells of the data.
Yeah, so in that scenario, you use clean.
Okay. So can we use both clean and trim together, right?
Or you don't need to use clean and clean. Both functions are different.
Clean side trim or trimming side clean.
Yeah, clean is
Okay.
for printable and that's for non-printable. Okay, fine. So let's move forward. Whatever I am discussing, it is actually used in the industry, all the companies. Okay, basic things.
Right.
So here again, you have to copy and paste as question.
Page special opinions. Yes, sir.
So shortcut key to open this is Alt plus V. You can get values. You get all the values. Now you can delete.
Excuse me, sir. I have a
Yeah,
small query.
please tell
Hello.
me. You're not audible.
Hello, sir. Am I audible? Hello.
Please tell.
Hello.
Yeah, tell me, please.
Yes, sir. What's the version of this Excel? 365 or earlier version?
No, it is not 365. It is 2021 version. So some of the functions won't work in 2021 and some works in 365. So I'll tell you those things as well.
For sure. And
Okay.
one more thing, sir. Could you Control Shift V the shortcut works that pasting values?
Oh, you want to know the shortcut of that?
The shortcut is there. I just want to confirm that it works in 2021 one or not.
Ah, shortcut works on all the version.
Control Shift
Cut
V.
Alt plus V. Yeah. Okay. Any other question? Okay, let's move forward. Here, as you have mentioned, NA is there. Okay. So let's keep the NA because I want to keep it intentionally to show something. If you cannot replace NA with anything, because sometime you don't know the price of some products. So in that scenario, how will you tackle this? So here you can notice the value error, right? It is coming. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes.
So yeah,
Yeah.
after be responsible. I just want to make it interactive, so it's like boring. So here you see the value error, right? So why is it coming?
So your volume has suddenly reduced a lot. I'm sorry. Can other candidates please mute?
Okay, okay. Now?
Yes, sir. Much better.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Now
now.
it's
Okay, okay, okay. There might be some issue in the microphone. So I was asking why these errors are coming.
So because we
sir,
are
we are
converting
multiplying
the
numbers.
price column to the price column, and the
Yeah.
price column has NA in
Price
multiple
is not available there, no?
rows.
Like not
Okay, okay,
available.
correct, correct, correct. Please answer one person only. Everybody's answering. So,
So the price of SSD 256 in the 15th column
mm-hmm.
is
So how to resolve this?
11,
Anyone?
and
We
so
can
the
try
price the
if
same
fair.
for the same product in column 5 K5 it is in a auto fixed.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I got your point that it is NA. That's why it's showing value error. But how to resolve it? Can anyone come up?
We can use if error,
Okay. Anything else?
or we can use formatting, self formatting, to show blank or the hyphens, anything that we want.
What is the second approach?
This formatting,
Formatting.
custom self formatting. No?
So what will happen with that?
The values are basically the value won't show as value. It will be either shows blank or any way that we want.
So why to show NA here?
Uh,
See,
we can replace the NA with 0 so that while summing up, it won't hinder.
yeah, that's the correct approach. Because if you will do that now, so you cannot sum them out in the last. You only have to replace it with 0 or the space because it should not interrupt when you add. Because here when you use sum formula, no, it won't work.
Sir, can't we use conditional formatting that conditionally we do that?
Conditional formatting. What you want to do with the conditional formatting? Tell me that.
Sir, I'm not sure. I'm asking you, but like for instance, we have this sort of data type in regular programming. We have that option of a data type. So we'll suggest that if the type of the value that is there in price is not a string, only then should you multiply and give us the amount. Otherwise, just leave the column blank.
Yeah, that we can do. That we can do.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So one problem will come if we use zero, because in this case the zero error may also come. The zero division error may come if it is
Um,
some by something by zero. So that may come in some cases.
where you are saying it will come?
No, in this case we are not dividing, but in some format we have to divide something by that quantity. So if we
Mhm.
divide something by zero, then it will give zero division error.
Yeah, that will come if you
That's
divide it.
that I'm saying. Yes, sir.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
It comes. Yeah.
we can also use the aggregate too. That will avoid errors and count the other
We can use what you're saying.
aggregate functions.
Yeah, we can use, but here see, if you can do things simply, why too complicate it, right? Because in this format, see there are multiple ways to tackle all the issues that you face. But here, when you see value error, what comes in your mind firstly? Because the price is not mentioned. So the if logic will work, right? If error,
Yes.
or you can replace it with something else. Here, if you can resolve the NA, so we can use simply if error. On the first cell, if we mention if error, it is made especially for this kind of issue. If error, if it doesn't give this value, then replace with blank. So, or if you want to fill it with 0, so it will also work. Now when you apply sum, you'll get the value.
So this comes under error handling. This type of uh,
Yeah, data cleaning. Yeah.
data cleaning.
So now this data is clear from like, but there is one more thing you need to check. Can anyone mention? Can anyone tell what is left to perform in this? Because we have covered all the column. Still
Mention
there.
of currency.
Yeah, currency that we can do. That's also one thing. So here you can change the format to currency. Okay, that is done. Another. Also, you can remove extra zero. It's not required. Another thing that you must have to check before completing it. That is very important thing. So that's why I'm asking.
So data types.
Data type, yeah, that is one thing. That is another thing as well that you're missing. Data type, yeah, that is one thing. And cross check. See, it is in date format. This is in number format. So that is also essential. But apart from it, one thing is missing.
Sir, could you please drop a hint, like what you're trying to write?
Hint for this is the repetition.
Amount given in the column is also with the rupee sign. That sign should not be there because for the calculation purpose it will not work.
Yeah, see, that you can do and remove as well.
Okay.
Before you can remove it, and at last when you have done everything, then you can put the
Yeah, that
currency.
should be separately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mentioned right now, but we have to
We
put.
can
The
mention
numerical
it the
calculation
amount.
can be calculated on the currency as well, na?
Yeah.
But sir, this
Sir, we
was
can
just
mention
sir,
the
but this
rupee in the heading, sir. In the amount heading.
Yeah, you can do that. Is not a big deal. I'm talking about
Yeah.
the problem.
Aesthetic is not there.
Repetition of the same rows can be there. Now we have to eliminate it first.
Yeah, correct. Not a
That
case of those. So
dated
we have
12
to find
2020.
duplicates.
Dated
Yeah,
twice.
duplicates.
Yeah, that is very important because if there are some duplicate records, so it will create issue. So we'll select all, and in data you'll find this remove duplicate option. And now here you have multiple option. So you want to, if you want to remove duplicates from all the columns or a particular column, you can select. So I just click one column on the basis of order ID, because main thing is order ID, right? If the order is not generated, then nothing is relevant, all data.
Yeah.
So on the basis of it, if I check no duplicate found. So this is very important thing before saving your document. Now,
Sir, last two order IDs are
Yeah,
duplicates.
yeah, duplicates are there.
order IDs.
14 and 15.
Yes, sir.
See. Okay.
Did we deleted it?
It is there. Okay. Correct. So let me check it again why it is not showing. You just select this and unselect all order ID. See why it is not showing, maybe because of the date. Because both transactions are on different dates.
Sir, but you are only comparing
But the
the order
we are
ID
searching for the order
parameter.
ID, na, sir, only.
Yeah. I'm comparing that. So there might be some issue in the format or something. Maybe because of that.
Yeah, sir. The last one is point 0.3. Yeah. Point 0.3. Last one is point 0.3 and the upper one is 0.6.
Issue. See, you have to find this error as well. Because if it is not detecting, there might be some issue. It happens with the data. but it won't happen if it done automatically usually. So you won't face such kind of issue in the order ID. Now it will find the error.
Primary keys normally do not create such
Yeah, you
issues.
won't such
Yeah.
you won't see such kind of error in practical.
Mhm.
So again, it's not showing. Okay, let me check any space is there or
Sir, 14 A14 में से 0.6 we
yeah,
have.
yeah. There's okay. We have to check for multiple. I think what. Let's check all the cells. I think everything fine. Okay.
So 13 and 14 are duplicate.
13 to
And
13.
Yes, we changed that right now, no?
Yeah.
And 14 are duplicate.
Again duplicate.
213. Yeah.
213s.
Yeah, right. So now it should work. Yeah, it worked. See.
Yes, sir.
So any one number can create issue. Extra number. So this is all done. We have done all the cleaning.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah.
Is the first entry deleted or the second one? Because other rows were different.
Okay. See. Uh let it let us check this one. What happened? It deleted on the basis of uh date because 12 January 2020 was missing. So it deleted the second one. Let's do it again. Because we have selected just order ID on the basis of order ID, not other parameters.
So by default, it detects the duplicated one, or the second one.
Yeah, it's selecting second one, duplicate. So it removed 12 Jan 2020 and the data of 15 Jan 2020 is there. So the first one is deleted as per the order date. But if you see according to the order ID, because we have selected that, so it selected second data to delete it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So now uh, everything is done in this. We can remove the filter. The shortcut key is a Control Shift and L. You can remove filter option, or you can bring it as well with the Alt Shift and L. You can save it and then you can process afterwards. So let's do something else. We have half an hour left. So here you are already aware with these function, right? If function, if error, correct?
Yes, sir.
Can you please raise your hand who don't know about it? Just give me a second. Okay, there are a few I can see. A lot of people have left already between the session, so is it getting boring? Please
No,
tell
sir.
me.
No,
No,
sir.
sir. They are just missing
Not
the best part, sir.
not at all, sir. It is very much required.
Sir,
Okay.
those who left, they are missing the best part.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Hope that they are missing that.
So
We are getting easily.
see, yeah, what you're saying?
We are learning easily here. Only 1 or 2 hour we are spending. We are learning easily. It will take so much time to learn all these things.
Yeah, because covering everything in 2 hours is
Yeah.
simple. So
Such type of thing always occurs and we face every day.
yeah, and the very first thing is data cleaning only. So if you are
Yeah.
not aware of these things,
Tomorrow also, na session is also continue tomorrow also, na?
yeah, tomorrow we'll discuss
Okay.
power thing and all. I'll share a slide what all things we are going to discuss. Okay. And
Sir, could you please share the data that we made in the
yeah,
session?
yeah, I'll share data. So see here, I've already created a format. You can see the formula that we usually use for in the scenario if
Sir,
the
I think your
situation.
screen is not been shared.
Okay.
So, tomorrow, do we learn the charts, pivot table, etc.?
Yeah, yeah. Tomorrow we'll cover. Is it visible now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So you can see a function. Voice is also
Yes, sir.
clear, right?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
here you are already aware about the if function where we usually use. So here is an example if the value of this I column score is greater than 35, then winner, else loser. So the simple thing, we have just put it a condition is equal to if this is greater than 35, then we want to show winner in result, else we want losers. So here the value is 33, so that's why it's showing loser. 41, so okay. Let's move forward with ifs function. In ifs, you can apply multiple condition. That is the only difference. Here, what condition we are applying? We are applying count A. So can anyone tell me about the difference between count A and count?
Sir, counts the
Count
text part of the cell and counts the number.
Okay. Anyone else?
count A is for count all.
Count all means everything. Non-empty, empty, everything.
Yeah.
And count.
So count A counts the
Count.
cells that are not empty, but count
Yeah.
adds all of them.
Yeah. Absolutely right.
Correct.
Count always the filled cells and count A counts all the cells.
Correct. So this formula is working on the basis of value, filled value. So here you can see I have put it ifs count A, B9 is this quote, and D D9 B9 to D9 means price and quantity as well. If it is equal to 3 means if the value is there, then price multiplied quantity. If it is not there, then you have to mention no price and no quantity. So it will work like that. And it is only available for Excel 2016 or later version, not older version. Okay.
Pardon once again.
This function is available for Excel 2016 or later version.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now move forward with the if error.
These functions are also available in the sheets also, Google Sheets? No.
Google Sheet, I don't have any idea about it
Okay.
exactly,
Okay.
but it works with that as well. I'm not used to with Google Sheet.
Okay.
So could you please show that previous sheet again once more? I'll just take a screenshot.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So here we are going to cover if error we have already covered. So let's talk about search. The search function shows the position of the particular text that you are searching in from the written content. So here this is the search text, not case sensitive is written, and you have to search n from this place of n. So it is coming at 26 position. You can search another word as well. If I search for h, so it is at second position. So it tells you the position.
In that cell only,
Yeah, correct. And with that I have used if error formula. You can use if it is not found, then it will show not found as an option. Now coming to another logical function, and. So the difference between and or, can anyone tell me? Where we will use and where or?
So when we want all the conditions to be satisfied, we use and we want at least one condition satisfied, so we use or.
Correct. So here I have used it for paid and shipped. If it is paid and shipped, so completed, else pending. So it is taking both the condition, paid as well and amount as well, paid and status as well. Now moving forward with the or. Here XOR is also a function which is not usually used because it is not that relevant, or we use it for one condition to satisfy one condition, and XOR for odd number of tests. If it is true, then it will show true. If odd number of tests is not true, then it will show false.
Like, is it specific for odd numbers or can check?
Okay. You see, first let me explain about the or. You are clear about it, I guess. I have mentioned or b not equal to empty, means a space, and c not equal to empty, then it will show true. But here it's showing false because both are true, right? For even it won't show true, so it just reflect true for odd number of cases.
Like it's like a same like a logic gate.
Yeah. So it is not usually used, and day-to-day life we use or only. It's not usually used. Now talking about others.
So what is sir, one moment, sir, could you please go back to or? So what is this angular brackets, and we have not placed anything between them?
Okay. I forgot to mention that it is actually not equal to. Whenever
Okay.
you make
Oh, okay.
not
Not equal
equal
to
to,
is written as angular brackets.
yeah, it is used
Okay,
for
right.
not
Okay.
equal to. If it is not equal to space, nothing is there, so space, and C4 cell if is not equal to this.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Now there are other functions as well. Lambda function is also there, which doesn't work in my system because it's not 365. Lambda basically used to record a formula. You can create your own formula with a specific word or key, and then you can use it wherever you want to use,
Okay.
like a macro. You have heard about it, right? VBA macro. So in macro as
Sir,
well.
just heard about it. Could you please elaborate?
Yeah, let me elaborate it. So
How to create the macros and use it.
okay, that will be a different topic. So I won't be able to cover it in
Okay.
half
Okay.
an hour.
Sir,
But
can you explain shortly, like we
yeah,
can?
yeah, I can explain it. See, VBA is Visual Basic Application. So it was introduced to automate task. Before AI. We won't have other functions to automate tasks. So in when you use that, it record all the things that you apply at once. Whatever task you apply on your sheet, it will record everything, and then you can apply that same to another new sheet if you want to apply the logics. Like the way it is written, see, the formatting, all the formatting and color box, everything you have done by switching on the macro, recording everything, and then when you apply it to different sheet, the same macro, when you run, it will apply there as well. Okay, clear?
VBA is a script.
Yeah, script is another part. You have to write a script for some functions, like
Okay. So we
condition.
are automating through a script.
Yeah, but not all the difficult tasks you perform using that, because AI is there, right? You can integrate AI right now, so that is not usually used. But if your company is not uh, giving you the permission to use AI, like my company, they don't permit AI. So in that scenario, you have to use VBA only. So I have used it rarely. One time I've used it using conditional formatting. Uh, when you apply conditional formatting, you use color coding, right? In that. So I remember a project when I was working on it. So my client want just the color, not any values to show to their stakeholder. So at that level, you have to apply VBA, because no other thing will work. If you will hide the value of the cell, then it will automatically remove the color, because conditional formatting is based on value, right? Whatever value.
Yes.
So when you remove it, the color will be removed. So in that scenario, I have written a VBA script for it. So it is
Okay.
rarely used.
So
But
why companies are not allowed to use AI, like in Excel or coding or इन सब चीजों में क्यों मना करती है companies? Like it will be easy to work.
it will be easy, but uh, sometimes you don't want to share your data. Data is more important, because if you are using any external AI tool, you have to verify it, cross verify it multiple times, whether it be any tool, integrated tool as well, because insurance data is very
Yes.
uh, critical, so you cannot share. And ICICI Lombard is leading company in India, so they avoid using it. I usually work on Excel 2016. Uh, I also didn't work on 365.
Is there any specific reason for that? Like
Yeah,
365 is online, na? That is
yeah, that is one
that,
reason.
that is why.
And you are not provided to use new functions, so have to work with the Excel 2016. They haven't upgraded it as well.
Maybe
So
they are using
that
the 2016 after the if new functions will be applied, then other function will be affected. That's why they
yeah,
were
yeah,
not
yeah.
using.
That
Perhaps,
is
perhaps like that.
yeah.
So for that, to sir, 365 is totally downloadable, and it has compatibility with the previous versions too.
Yeah, it is compatible as far as I know, but
It is,
there might be
or,
some reason I'm not aware about it why they are not using. Totally, I'm not aware about it.
but
So
yes,
is 2016 version free or not?
no, paid. 365 is
2016?
subscription based.
Yeah,
So, but yeah, data concern is always there, sir. Like they
yeah.
take your data. Like if you're
It
updating
varies
something,
companies to company. Yeah. If you are working with a startup, so you'll get.
so Microsoft does, sir. Microsoft Office, ना they background they in the background में they check करते रहते हैं. They
Hmm.
somehow they just retrieve or extract some sort of data के metadata क्या चल रहा है क्या नहीं. They do
Yes,
that.
yes, absolutely right.
So that's why तो offline ज़्यादा better रहता है instead of 365. Although functions there are many functions, but the companies prefer, sir. I agree with you. Companies prefer. That's why.
Separately, you can use ChatGPT. I also access ChatGPT, but not the integrated version. So
But
that you
VB
can.
is exciting, sir. Very exciting. VB is like
Yeah, VBA. It's very deep. Like these days, not every company is working on that. But if some company started working on it like earlier, so they have continued it. Not everyone is working with VBA.
So could you please show the other functions as well after make array?
See, I have mentioned all the link. I'll share this with you. You can directly click and it will open. Due to time constraint, I didn't share it in detail, so you can learn everything in detail. Okay,
Yes, sir.
all the rest functions.
Yes.
So these are important. Some of the important. And apart from it, uh, no other functions are used. To be very honest with you, these basic things are only used in industry and your problem solving skill. So,
Okay, sir. Like
what
while
about the lookup function,
using
sir?
Excel, what type
yeah,
of role we
VLOOKUP
can?
I'll discuss tomorrow.
Yes.
This is the first day only. I'm talking
Sir,
about so far. Yeah.
so I'm saying that using Excel, what type of job role can we get in industry? Like what type of job role will be there?
See, uh, for Excel, if you will ask me particularly, so it is MIS job role is there,
Okay.
MIS executive, and apart from it, analyst role is also there, but not particularly just Excel based. You have to learn other tool as well.
Okay, like which tools would be like for analyst?
Apart from it, you can learn SQL, Python, Power BI if you are interested in.
Excuse me, sir.
Let me join it with my tab. I'm going to show you something. Okay.
All right.
Sure, sir.
Yeah.
Formulas, today's formulas, I think you have finished, no? We are discussing other things.
Yeah, that is done.
Okay.
But sir, exciting. Yeah, VB is very much exciting. मतलब, you can do
Like this
infinite
session
number
was
of
good,
things in
nice.
VB.
सर बीबीए पे भी वर्कशॉप करा दो.
Yeah, sure, but 2 घंटे में नहीं हो पाएगा.
Okay, like
ऐसे
we can
demo हो
we'll
सकता
divide
है
in
sir, just
days, like 2 days or 3 days.
but sir एक demo हो सकता है sir, just to keep the spirits high or to keep things exciting.
Sure. I'm joining from my tab. Okay.
Ranjan, camera on.
You guys want me to turn off the camera? Wait.
नहीं भैया ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. So you भैया, you are the deputy secretary or if I'm not wrong, right?
No,
Like
I am not.
he is hosting them, maybe said.
I
You
am
are
the
hosting.
host. I am one of the members of the club, but not in the top members. I am just a regular
Okay.
member of the club. I am volunteering as the host.
Hi, am I audible?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes,
very
sir.
good.
Yes.
So let me share what we are going to cover in the session because in the starting I missed that part. So I hope everyone is there.
Yes.
जो भी serious हैं वो तो होंगे ही, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, visual, visible.
So ये मैंने chat GPT यूज करके create किया है, okay? So here we will what we are going to cover data cleaning. We have covered preparation, data manipulation, visualization, and analysis techniques. Okay. So in this basic calculation, you guys already know, so I didn't cover some average count and all. If and or everything is covered. From this slide, we have covered remove duplicates. Data validation also was the part. Text to columns also we have done trim and clean. Data manipulation techniques. So this is just formatting correct data type that date and time that is not covered. That is easy thing. Left, right, and all common functions. If that will be covered tomorrow. It's not covered. Flash fill. I'll cover it. The pivot table. Everything will be discussed tomorrow regarding pivot. Conditional formatting. If time allows, then I'll discuss these topics. Advanced filter, custom sorting. Custom sorting is simple thing. Conditional formatting, if it time allows, then I'll move with that. बाकी चार्ट फंक्शन चार्ट्स जो भी क्रिएट करेंगे डैशबोर्ड के लिए एंड कॉम्बिनेशन चार्ट्स स्पार्क लाइंस पावर क्वेरी दैट्स ऑल so
Excuse me, sir.
yeah
Sir, do we get this PDF?
क्या I didn't listen
He is
क्या बोला
asking for the PDF.
Do we get this PDF, sir?
ये पीडीएफ का क्या करोगे आप
इसमें कुछ नहीं है
इसमें तो सिर्फ यही मेंशन है ना कि क्या हम कवर करने वाले हैं There's nothing
वो
important
तो फॉर्मेट है, लाइक हम क्या क्या कवर करेंगे 2 दिन में.
या ये मैं स्टार्टिंग में डिस्कस नहीं कर पाया टाइम की वजह से सो आई जस्ट वांटेड टू शेयर अभी आ जाते हैं जो मैंने शुरू में बोला था ना दैट देयर विल बी अ स्मॉल challenge rapid fire so are you guys ready or we drop it
Ready.
Ready.
Ready, sir. We are ready. Please go ahead.
okay just wait just wait for a moment
So in the meantime, I have a query. Sir,
mm-hmm.
does this Excel version of tablet, does it support VB?
Tablet? What?
Excel
What are you
version of a
asking?
tablet. I mean, if you used Excel in tablet, so
Ac-
does it or will it support VB?
Uh, you have to take the license of Microsoft Excel if
After
you are
taking the
using iPad. Huh?
and desktop supports VBA. So does tablet also supports VBA? Like if I have to write a script in VBA using tablet, can I do that?
I haven't tried it, but if you take the license, so probably it will work. Because if you're using iPad now, it will work.
Okay. So,
iPad is
so in
capable of
iPad,
these things.
thank you.
I haven't tried on my iPad. Yeah. So let's come to the question, okay? So you guys can answer in the chat box. Uh, let's start with the very first rapid fire question. What do trim, clean, and substitute remove? And if you can explain how do they work, anyone can raise a hand. जो बोलना चाहता है वो raise भी कर सकता है and answer it. Okay, so first जिसने raise किया है, she is, what's her name? It's not showing. Manushri, right? So Manushri, you can speak.
So it removes the extra space and adjusts the line.
Your voice is not coming. Not audible there. Uh,
Sir, am I audible?
yeah,
Sir, it removes the extra spaces as well as it adjusts the alignment.
trim, right?
Yeah.
What about clean? I have asked all three. Trim, clean, and substitute. Hello?
Sir, clean removes
Anyone
the
else?
non-printable characters too.
Yeah, you have asked this question. Non-printable characters is removed
Yes.
using clean. What about substitute? What I have
So
done?
substitute can
Substitute will
remove any
eliminate the
character.
break line,
So
and
any
trim will
character
remove
actually.
the.
Yeah, so see,
Substitute can
It is that
substitute
in insert
any
function.
undesirable character with a character of our choice.
yeah, correct. That is the correct answer because I have used to remove it the line, uh, the line break. But that is not the actual function. It replaces a specific text or character with whatever you want, as the word says, substitute. And
Yes.
clean is used for removing non-printable characters. Trim is used to remove extra spaces from starting and in between the words.
So then
Now
what's the
coming,
difference between, sir, just before we move forward, what's the
yeah, yeah.
difference between substitute and replace function?
Substitute and replace.
Yes, sir.
See, both are kind of similar, but replace we used for replace is not a function actually. We use it to uh, as a not a proper function like substitute you are using as a formula, right? But replace is used to work with the words that is in the records. But both are doing same thing, but you cannot change characters using replace. Okay, it is not used with the character. You cannot replace using replace. So that
So
is
I can
the difference. Yeah.
so I cannot replace character with using replace function in Excel.
No, no, no.
So like replace can't exactly be used in the cells. Cells may substitute use or something, substitute formula.
It's
Replace
a
Yes, sir.
can be
formula.
the window.
Substitute is a formula and replace is
Also formula, sir.
used to remove. Yeah, it is also a formula, but in a cell, if you apply, so there substitute, only substitute will work, not replace. And
रिप्लेस
Yeah,
वर्क
that's
करता
only. क्या?
वर्क करता है सर.
Replace क्या करता है? क्या बोल रहे हो?
रिप्लेस ऑल्सो वर्क सर.
With the character, right? क्या बोल रहे हो?
रिप्लेस वर्क
So
करता है
I
सर.
didn't work with it, so I have to check. Okay, maybe it works, so you can find it out. I've used substitute only. I didn't try. I'll try it.
Replace actually asks whether we want to replace it. It takes your confirmation,
I've
but
only,
substitute will not.
yeah,
Substitute will
I've
not
only
take.
used for the values. Yeah,
See, actually,
correct.
sir, the one more difference is the replace works with the find function, like find and replace. So if you
Mm-hmm.
don't know where you want to replace the thing, then you use find and replace. But if you know
Hmm.
what thing you want to replace, then you can use substitute function for that.
Yeah, but
बट वो तो इनिशियली
he's saying
फर्स्ट
that,
इंस्टेंस पे करेगा ना.
but he's also,
रिप्लेस भी फर्स्ट.
yeah, yeah.
यस सर.
What is your name, by the way? You
Uh,
mentioned it. No,
me?
not you. Uh, the second guy who was asking this question, replace and substitute.
माय नेम सर.
Yeah, yeah.
आरजेके.
What? RGK?
आरजेके. यस.
Okay, unique name. So I was saying, you were
थैंक यू.
asking a question, that is character 10, right? Whether you can apply using replace char 10, right? But I don't think it will work with find and replace.
Sir, like by default, though, it replaces the first instance that occurs. It
Hmm.
finds the first instance and that occurs. No, so substitute
Hmm.
को we can define the position. For that, we can use find or length. Replace तो फिर first instance पे करेगा ना by default.
तो वहाँ पे char 10 लगा के कर सकते हो find and replace. You were asking that, right?
Cat answer.
मैंने जो किया था ना substitute function यूज किया था char 10 जो line
Yeah, so
break
you
जो था.
can't really replace line breaks over there. Yeah.
Yeah, that I was
Yes,
saying.
sir. Yes, sir. Line break nahi. Line break is like if you press an enter key, that becomes a line break. So enter key डाल के
वहाँ
किया
पे
तो
replace
वैसे.
नहीं कर सकते हो.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So it doesn't work everywhere. You can figure it out, by the way. You can try it. कुछ अपने से भी कर सकते हो, right? मैंने
कुछ
ये नहीं
क्वेश्चन
किया.
एक्सपेरिमेंट करते हैं सर.
मैंने ये यूज नहीं किया, so you can do that. But uh, the difference, as far as I know, is substitute is dynamic and it updates automatically. But find and replace is manual and static. You have to particularly do that. Okay, that is the only difference. But you can explore that. Uh, Now coming to the next question. Uh, okay. Okay. Easily explain. Let me ask something difficult. What are those? Yeah, like, how to convert numbers stored as text into real numbers in Excel? Please raise your hand, anyone who
Data
knows.
formatting.
Format
Please
cells.
don't answer, okay?
Okay.
Like, raise your hand first. Directly answering. So, how to convert numbers stored as text into real numbers in Excel? Raise your hand, okay? Yeah, please tell me, Srikanji. You were the first one.
Format cell we can do. Format cell. Go to the cell
Mm-hmm.
and format cell. Right click. After right clicking, go to the
Mm-hmm.
format cell. and number formats are there and options are also there. We can convert any type of numbers on that.
Okay.
And choose whatever we need.
Okay. Arjika, please unmute yourself. Yeah, tell me.
So we can also use the n function or the value function because they both work the same. If we can use the helper column, so with the helper column we can create using the n function or the value function.
Yeah, correct. Correct. So let me ask something which is not discussed today. So just the last question. What are advantages of Power Query for repetitive tasks? Can anyone answer? Let me repeat it. Please raise your hand. What are advantages of Power Query for repetitive tasks? Yeah, Pranjal, please answer.
So we can basically automate the data analysis because we can update the data in Power Query.
Okay. Another one who have raised the hand. Arjikya, another.
Yes, I used to scrape data using Power Query.
Yeah, the first one was correct. That you are also correct, but it is basically used to automate steps, and
We can
we
search
use it for
data.
large data set, not for small data sets. So Power Query is used for large data set, and the same thing that we have done, we can do using Power Query as well, whatever data cleaning we have performed. Okay. So that was all about today. And the digital gift will be delivered tomorrow after the session. Okay. So today,
Right.
who have answered correctly, I guess this Arjikya and who have answered most. I didn't notice today, but tomorrow I'll do this. So let's conclude the session of today. It was how it was. I wanted to know.
So as we yes, as we wrap up day one of Advanced Excel workshop, I would
Yeah.
like to extend a heartfelt thank you to our expert Divakar Chaurasia sir for sharing his invaluable knowledge and insights. His expertise in analytics and his mentorship has given us practical tools to elevate our skills. A big shout out to all of you for your engagement and enthusiasm. It's been a fantastic first day of learning together. Rest well, recharge, and get ready for an even more insightful day two. Let's continue exploring the power of Excel and see you all tomorrow. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Pranjal.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so
It
much.
was a
See
nice
you
session.
tomorrow.
Thank you.